from my closet. Very important place for a lot of girls.
A couple things that I wanted to talk about that have been on my mind for a while is how quick everything is nowadays. So guess what I have working again?
Hi, it's the resident here with my 2 cents on slutty Halloween costumes.
Hey Shane, monologue videos on YouTube are really popular, aren't they?
Duh.
What's a monologue video, you ask? Let me tell you. Let me briefly explicate what I mean by a monologue video. It could also be called a facial video, but that might be too suggestive or taken the wrong way. A monologue video is one in which the footage is focused almost, if not entirely, on one person who is engaged in a monologue of varying lengths with a camera. These videos often have the person's face close to that camera in a very intimate fashion. And I think that's one of the salient reasons why monologue videos are so successful and popular on YouTube. It's because the close proximity to their face and their overall person provides a measure of intimacy for the viewer, but also that intimacy engenders a level of voyeurism. Like, for example, when people are being emotional, like Chris Crocker, or dancing, like this. Have you ever noticed how relatively vapid and vacuous videos on YouTube enjoy a tremendous amount of success and have a tremendous amount of views? Take for instance Shane Dawson. Here he is, 300,000 views, and he's basically talking about what he has in a box. Let's go to Mitchell Davis's channel. Here he is talking about a new camera. 400,000 views, and he's basically talking about a camera. Let's go to Brooker's page. Here she is, 200,000 views. She's talking about dog licking. Here we have her, 55,000 people decided to give their attention to her talking about eating a pepper. She ate a pepper. Sexy Phil. Here he is talking about cloudy couch day. 300,000 views. That's a tremendous amount of success, and he's basically talking about doing nothing on the couch and new allergy medication. I think the reason why that is because it doesn't really matter what a person says. It matters who's saying it. If the audience or the viewers buy into the person and actually like the person, they can say the most vacuous, vapid, unintelligent, unsubstantive thing, and it won't matter because it's coming from them. And because they like them, that unintelligent or vapid subject can become the most intelligent, profound, most interesting thing that they've heard in weeks. Because it's not really what the person says, it's who's saying it and how much that person is liked. And I think these internet personalities should be given a lot of credit for connecting with their audience. But I believe this ties in powerfully to my video thesis, if you will, about why monologue videos are so successful on YouTube. And I'll try to unpack that in a few minutes. But again, the monologue videos and the element and the underlying dynamics of what they're about really goes a long way towards explaining how relatively vapid and vacuous videos can be so tremendously successful and have such fantastic exposure. Let's look at a brief case study of a very successful set of monologue videos. A lot of people are baffled by the success of Magabon on YouTube. Look at several of her videos, 126,000 here, 163,000 there. If we look at her most viewed, she has one video that's 4.6 million views, another video 2.9 million views. She's a classic example of the monologue type of video I'm talking about. Not just a monologue video, but kind of the vapid variety in which it really has no real heavy substance to it. But what people don't understand about why Magabon's videos are so successful is that when a person is staring at you like this, it seems to you that they're actually talking to you, that they're actually connecting with you specifically. And that really has an effect on people, and I think that effect a lot of times is not registered consciously. It's likely registered subconsciously. Another reason, I think the main reason why Magabon's videos are so incredibly successful on YouTube is because the importance of eye contact cannot be overstated. In fact, if we go here, we can actually see a very good explanation of it. It says the gaze of attraction is no small thing. In a recent study, Claire Conway and colleagues investigated the effect eye contact had in ratings of attraction. Among their many interesting findings, researchers revealed that pictures of happy people looking directly at the camera instead of looking away were considered to be the most attractive. This was especially true when participants were rating pictures of the opposite sex. And I believe that's really one of the, because people always say, why are we looking at this? Why are her videos so successful? That really is, to me, the reason why. It's because not only is she making eye contact in her videos, which makes her look attractive, but to the brain, at least subconsciously, because of that eye contact, you think subconsciously that she actually thinks you're attractive because of the eye contact that she is rendering. And I believe that really answers the question that a lot of people ask often about why her videos are so successful and why people are so compelled to look at her videos. And the greatest reason why monologue videos are so successful on YouTube is that we're social animals. And when we see someone close to a camera in an intimate fashion interacting with that camera, we can't help but think that they're being social or interacting with us. And the first thing you think of is saying that doesn't make any sense. Of course we know that they're interacting and being social with the camera and not us. But if we go up here, we can actually lend credence to that notion. It says, first of all, when you're watching television, the higher brain regions like the midbrain and the neocortex are shut down, and most activity shifts to the lower brain regions like the limbic system. The neurological processes that take place in these regions cannot accurately be called cognitive. The lower or reptile brain simply stands poised to react to the environment using deeply embedded fight or flight response programs. Moreover, these lower brain regions cannot distinguish reality from fabricated images, a job performed by the neocortex, so they react to television content as though it were real, releasing appropriate hormones and so on. And I believe this is exactly what happens with content on the internet that is similar to television, like this. When we see somebody communicating with us and acting in a social fashion, interacting with the camera, our midbrain cannot tell the difference between the fact that it's not real, that they're not really interacting with us. To us, they are, and they become our friends, they become somebody that we like. Sometimes we even love them because at the subconscious midbrain level, to us, they really are our friends. They really are interacting with us, because at that level, at that cerebral level, our brain simply cannot tell the difference. And I believe that's why monologue videos on YouTube are so successful.